Good morning, dear students. I am here again to explain you another poem which talks upon peace and harmony. The name of the poem is Small Pain in My Chest, and the poem has been written by one of the American writers, Michael Mack. The poem, as the name suggests, you can see a soldier sitting over here in pain, a pain which is a small pain in his chest. But this poem talks about wars and how they lead to nothing but destruction. And this poem has been the poet has used very simple language to write this letter and put forth a very important message through this poem about how wars are of no use. They can only lead to destruction, and it is not a bringer of peace and harmony. So this poem, as you can see, is written in 4 lines, and there are around 9 stanzas in this poem, and there is a regular AABB rhyme scheme. Because the lines are tree, me, night, light, this is the rhyme scheme of the poem. And there are a little variations which we will see how this poet talks about war, the problem that the soldier faces, how he feels helpless, and what happens at the end. So let us begin. The soldier boy was sitting calmly underneath that tree. As I approached it, I could see him beckoning to me. The battle had been long and hard and lasted through the night, and scores of figures on the ground lay still by morning light. I wonder if you would help me, sir, he smiled as best as he could. A sip of water on this morn would surely do me good. We fought all day and fought all night with scarcely any rest. A sip of water, for I have a small pain in my chest. As I looked at him, I could see the large stain on his shirt, all reddish brown from his warm blood mixed in with Asian dirt. Not much, said he. I count myself more lucky than the rest. They are all gone, while I just have a small pain in my chest. So, this is the first 3 stanzas. Let me explain you now. So, there is a small boy, the soldier boy, who is sitting very calmly, very quietly underneath a tree, as given in the picture. So, underneath is below the tree. And there is this poet who approached him, who came near him. Came near him, and he could see that this soldier, he is beckoning at him, calling at him, calling to me, calling the poet. The battle had been long and hard and lasted through the night. So now they could understand the soldier is telling to the poet that there was a battle, and it was a very long battle, a very hard battle, because they had to fight all the night. For the whole night they were fighting the battle. And scores of figures means the people on the ground lay still by the morning light. So now the whole night they have had a fight, the battle, and in the morning, when the morning was just approaching, the dim light, when the day has just begun, they could see the huge, because battle leads to lots of deaths. So they both could see only figures, dead bodies of the people where the soldiers were lying around. Scores is a number of. So here they see that the first paragraph, we see that the poem there, it begins with the meeting of the narrator with a soldier boy who is sitting under the tree. As this poet goes, or the narrator goes near him, the soldier is trying to wave him or attract him or call him. Beckoning means calling him, so that he can come near him, he can tell what he wants. And he sees, as the narrator gives an idea of the battle. He is trying to tell us that it seems from the figures, the bodies that were lying, that the battle was very hard and long, and it had lasted for the whole night. And he sees a number of bodies, like I told you, laying. That scores of figures means laying. Lots of bodies were lying on the ground, these were the soldiers who have died during the battle at night. Now, I wonder if you would help me, sir. So the soldier is telling to the narrator that I am thinking, will you help me? Will you be of any help to me? And he smiled at his best he could, because he was in pain. He was injured, wounded. So if you are wounded, would you smile? No. So whatever little he could smile, he is trying to ask the narrator to help him. A sip of water on this morn would surely do me good. So he is telling that during this time, he would really feel very nice, would feel good if we could help him with a sip of water. A little water he wanted to drink. He was very, very thirsty. And this morn over here is an archaic English, which is the whole word is morning. So he's telling this, in this particular morning, can you help me with little bit of water? And he would feel a little better in this nice, beautiful morning. Because why he is asking, we fought all day and fought all night with scarcely any rest. So he's telling, with hardly any rest, we were busy fighting it out. We were fighting whole day and whole night. We were doing it without any rest. And a sip of water, he's telling, would help me, because I feel he is having a small, very small, because pain is not small, but he is not quantifying it. He is telling it that there is a very small pain in my chest. As I looked at him, I could see the last stain on his shirt. So now that narrator is telling that when I saw him, he saw that there was a large stain, as you can see over here, of reddish brown from his warm blood. So blood, first he has got hurt here, blood was coming out, and they were having a battle, so they were mixed with lot of dirt and everything. So here this war is if you see, there is a note given that it is talking about the time of Vietnamese war, which was fought in 1955-75. So during that time this incident had taken place, and now the poet is writing. So the narrator is telling that this, I could see that reddish brown color this shirt was stained, and he could see, the soldier could see that the narrator has seen that wound. So now he is telling that don't worry, not much, it is not much. He is assuring, the soldier is assuring the narrator that this wound is not so serious, don't take it very, very seriously. And he considers himself lucky. Why? Because he feels that I am still alive, I am still here to ask for a sip of water, but there are so many people, so many soldiers who have gone. They are all gone. There over here is the other soldiers, those who have died. But I just have a small pain in my chest. And he's telling that I have survived this battle, and only problem I'm having is a small pain in my chest, but the others have died out of this war, but I'm still lucky. More in the next video. Thank you.